Hi there. So in this video I intend to complete the entire DEATHBRAND quest line, and hopefully I can squeeze that into a single roughly 15-minute PlayStation share video. Now there are some prerequisites to this quest. Firstly, you'll need an ancient Nordic pickaxe, because at some point you'll need to mine a Skyrim deposit. You can obtain one of those by doing a side mission for the blacksmith in Raven Rock. You can also buy one from the blacksmith at Skull Village if you have access to that area. Also, you need to be level 36 to start this mission. Now, there are various ways to start the quest. The most obvious and the most common is to read the book DEATHBRAND. There are several copies on the island. If you want to seek one out intentionally, you can find one in the Raven Rock Temple if you go downstairs. The bedroom on the right, there is a copy on the table. You can also start the quest by speaking to the innkeeper at Raven Rock. Ask him about any rumours and eventually he will mention DEATHBRAND. The method I'm using to start the quest is to go directly to the starting point. There is a small bandit camp at Acnea's Shoal. The bandit leader has a map, and once you examine that map the quest will start. So let's get on our way, not waste any more time because we are on a tight schedule. Come on. So I only have the difficulty set to Adept. Hopefully that means I can chop my way through the enemies quite quickly. Right, so that has triggered the mission. Before I forget, I'll click that on the mission log. And now there are 4 points marked on this treasure map. We are at the one on the top right. I'm going to open that chest in just a moment. After I do that, I'll be fast travelling to all of the different points. Even though I have the mission activated in the quest log, there are no map markers from this point forward. We have to use the map itself, which will give us a general idea of the location of the next chests. But we will have to do a little bit of searching around. Fortunately, I know the exact positions. So the first place we're travelling to is Bristleback Cave, sorry. I'm misreading that. Which is just south of North Shore Landing. I've decided to leave all of the enemies in place at these locations. I wasn't sure whether I should or not. It will add a little bit of time to the video, but it will make it more authentic. And as I say, I'm only playing on Adept, so I should be able to slice them up without too much trouble. Mud crabs as well. Right, so here we have the second chest. Lots of lock picking as well, I'm afraid, during this mission. The second piece of DEATHBRAND armour. Is there no end to these mud crabs? So, right, hopefully they've all been dealt with and we can jump away again. Our next port of call is going to be the Earthstone just outside Raven Rock. my bound weapon and then sprint quickly in a northerly direction. And concealed within this small stand of trees there should be a couple of bandits.
Over here. Boost!
And here is our third chest. Everything is going smoothly. And now we are fast travelling to Telmithrin.
We don't get many visitors. Is there something
Yeah, I
you
think
need?
we'll skip that conversation. It's actually quite amusing how fast you can complete these missions once you get very familiar with the game. I'm sure this took me like about 2 hours the first time I played Skyrim. Or the first time I played through Dragonborn, should I say. Right, one more to deal with. Yeah, so this took me probably 2 hours the first time I played through Dragonborn, and now I'm trying to cram it into a 15-minute video. So the final piece of DEATHBRAND armour and also a key that is vital to the next stage. So the key unlocks Gildenhull Barrow. If you've not been there yet, we started our video at Acnea's Shoal, so it's a short run and a swim from there. So I'm going to fast travel there now. And this is the location where the ancient Nordic pickaxe is required. There would normally be a couple of bandits outside here, but I did actually finish those off earlier. And there are 2 Skyrim deposits, one to the left, one to the right. The one to the right, we need to cut through this one. If you come to this location before actually triggering this mission, you can obviously pick the master level lock on the entrance, and you can also mine this Skyrim deposit, but you can't get any further in after this. The key that we picked up from the last chest is required to open a pair of doors that take us into the actual throne room. So we're headed there now, and I have a conjuration spell called Minerva's Shade. She is a high level wizard basically, so I'll be using her to help with the combat, because we're going to be facing a lot of enemies here. It's going to get quite chaotic. There is Minerva. And as soon as I pick up this sword called Blood Scythe, Acnea DEATHBRAND should appear in short order. And here he is. And then he is joined by his crew. think that's the first wave complete.
You are not welcome here. You can never. All the living shall feel the dead.
Looks like Minerva is holding her own. And let's move in for the kill. Finish off old Hackney. Thank you, Minerva. So that's the end of the mission. Obviously we can go around collecting loot, but I'm going to take everything from Hackney. Soul Render, that's a second scimitar. So I'll just quickly run through the items that we have collected. So a pair of scimitars, blood scythe and soul render, and then obviously the full set of DEATHBRAND armour. Thank you for sticking with me, anybody who's stayed to the end. I hope this video was useful, and hopefully I'll see you again at some point in the future. Thank you very much. Bye bye.